Hello, welcome back to Mummy Cooks Homemade. This is a day in the life of my kitchen. So, what a rush. This is Caitlin's. She took a liking to bran flakes. So I'm just adding in some raisins there for her. And some dehydrated apple slices. And she had a yoghurt, I think. This is what she herself chose for her breakfast. As you can see above, Amy picked her pan of chocolate because she's not had that for a while, so yeah. She was happy to have that back. Yeah, so Caitlin had a Greek yoghurt as well, and I'm just sorting out some raspberries for them. So Amy had some raspberries, the bigger amount, because she had the pan of chocolate. Caitlin's got her bran flakes with the fruit, Greek yoghurt and some raspberries. Someone's obviously got to pack up. I had to think then. So yeah, it'll be Caitlin, I think. Yeah, I think it was just Caitlin this day. So this meat was really good, but I can't get the slices out. Oh, what a pain in the bum it is when it's like that. But still, for the price, I'm not going to complain because it was a decent pack of ham. So, yeah. So this is her sandwiches, ham sandwiches today. Look at the back, look at the back, I haven't noticed yet. Oh, he's cut it out! He's so clever, isn't he? There's a sandwich, she's got an Activia, pepperoni, refrigerators and some fruit. Fruit. These were like raisins. Look at the size of them. I don't know why my Amy doesn't like these red ones. Excuse the sniffling, guys. So she has her sandwich there. Activia. Rhubarb. Shove it in your face. Little spoon. Although, to be honest, Caitlin could do with a shovel. Bless her. Eats like a father. Some grapes. So we're healthy so far. A miniature pepperoni. And a bag of refrigerators. And then I'm going to put a juice in. And that's her pack up done. With all the many, little keychains she's got. So for snack that day, she asked for raisins. Didn't realise how much I put in it. Still too much. Both have a juice. Amy's decided she wants to take a banana for snack, so that is that sorted. And it's time to have a coffee and some toast. Or maybe I should have a bit of toast with my butter. Is what it is, guys. Can't help it. There you go. That's what I had. So here I'm making her granola. She loves granola, but she can't have the other one. So I'm using half a cup of oil, half a cup of honey. Do the oil first, then all the honey will come out then. And then I'm using this 0-calorie maple syrup. Half a cup of that. So I do use half a cup of this, but it's not compacted, so it would be a 1/4 cup really, if anyone's interested. Then we've got 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. Yeah, my Amy had this morning. Shock horror. And my Amy's not very adventurous with cereals, or a lot of food, to be perfectly honest. And she absolutely loved it. So I'm just, that's my measurement. I've dumped it in. The full recipe, this is different from the one that I've already done. There is a granola recipe on my channel now, but because I've made this so often for her, because she's not allowed nuts, I just tend to dump it in now. There's brown flakes, cocoa pops in there, dried blueberries, sultanas. I would normally put the apple in as well, the dehydrated apple, but she used the last of it in her cereal, so that was out. I also put in a few Smarties as well, crushed up Smarties for some, I don't know, they just enjoy it. They just enjoy that little touch of chocolate in there, and it was a little bit. So you can see here it's too wet. So I'm going to go now and add more oats in. I end up adding the bag. See, if I'm not recording for you guys, this is how I cook. I just tend to eyeball. But like I said, there is a recipe. But you can add into this, after the liquids and the oats, you can add into this whatever you like. Whatever your kids like, if it'll get them to eat it. Their favourite cereal, pop some of that in. Don't want to be wet, but it also doesn't want to be powder dry, if you get what I mean. So that's where we're at. I'm going to put half on this one. You want it spread out into a layer, so you can see it's not all like run out as though it's like a paste. If I squash it all down together, it would stick to each other, but that's not what you want. Just spread it out, make one layer. Oops. These go into the oven, gas mark 4, for 10 minutes. And then what you're going to do is take them out, use a spoon to crumble them up, put them back in again for another 10 minutes, take them out, and then leave them to cool down like I've done here. And then what you get is chunks. Caitlin absolutely loves chunks of granola, and I got 3 pots out of this. She said it's nice to get them chunks when you're eating it. Just use any container you've got, so long as it's clean. So yeah, I got 3 out of it. Lovely stuff. Right guys, so this is our Amazon subscribe and save for this month. This has come while I'm doing the day in the life, so I figured I may as well throw it in. So it'll just be a quick one how much we paid with the 15%. Oh. So this is 100 grams of minced onion granules. We get through quite a lot of that. That was $2.99. I think this has been on every month on it since we started doing subscribe and save. We get 3 packs of these. We've got 2 kids, so that's 6 for the month between the 2 of them. They've always been on there, so that's those. We've got a bean to cup coffee machine, so we do have to use descale it, and we've got a 1 cup as well. So this descaler, EcoZone kettle, and iron descaler. Oh, that's just reminded me, Steve, you need to do the descale the iron. This was £2.12, and it's got 3 sachets. Oh, I can't say that. 3 sachets in. 3 sachets in it. Oh, whatever. So this stuff I think is absolutely brilliant. The Dr. Beckman toilet. Where's my thing for it? It's not on here. Why is my Dr. Beckman not on here?
I'll put the price on me.
Yeah, they'll put the price underneath. For some reason it's not on my list. But we get this once every 3 months. There's 3 treatments in there. Use the liquid or bleach in the toilet during the month after I've used one of these. But this is absolutely fantastic. And the one for the washing machine I would recommend as well. So the size of this soy sauce, it's got a year on it. We get through quite a lot of soy sauce now. Now we're getting a bit more adventurous with rice and whatnot. This 1.9 litre, 1.9 litres, and it's product suitable for vegans. 100 plus portions, and it's £6.42, which I thought was absolutely brilliant for a giant one of these. So there you go. That's the Lecom Key brand. So I get these every month. This is me that drinks these. The kids are only allowed 1 can a week. So I usually get Cherryade and the Iron Brew Extra. So the Cherryade is £5.95 for 24, and the Iron Brew is £6.37 for 24. So what we got next? Right, algae wafers. These are for my cories. I've probably got 30 cories between the fish tanks, and that's what I use the algae wafers for. It's the first time I've had to buy some in ages, to be honest. £2.34, and there's quite a lot of wafers in there. So that's them. 2 packs of these, because they go pretty quick. I mean, my kids are on the toilet flushing every 5 seconds, so these go fast in my house. So it's one of these. Oh, I can smell it now. One of these every single week goes onto the toilet. So for both of these, it cost £2.89, which is not bad at all. These are for, there's 3 boxes, 6 biscuits with 2 in each packet. These are for their pack-ups. So the Oreos for all 3 boxes only come to £2.55, and it's portion control with just the 2 biscuits in each one, which is perfect for this household. And one more thing. Oh, you just got to have it. I'd dip my chips in it if I could. So this is Joe and Seth's salted caramel dessert sauce or spread. I make my ice cream, so I do like this in there. And this was £2.93, and it's
nice in a cheesecake.
It would be nice in a cheesecake. Yeah, you're right. It lasts until 24/7/24.
No chance.
Oh, I was looking for the weight. 230 grams. But yeah, that'd be nice in a cheesecake, that. I might consider it Mr. I was just about to use your last name then. So yeah, this is this just come while we're doing the live. So there you go. It got stuck in there. So now we're on to tea, and it's chicken katsu curry with a side salad. So I'm just doing the shallot. I'm just going to slice that up. Eventually. So I'm doing this prep before I start cooking. I just find it's easier, to be honest. So there's the shallot done. So I'm going to take 1 carrot and make ribbons. This is for the side salad. And I'm going to take the other carrot. So there's 2 carrots. The other carrot I'm going to grate up because that goes in the curry. Then there's some ginger. Yes, I know you can peel it with a spoon, but honestly, I couldn't be bothered. And that was plenty of ginger anyway. I will put the full recipe down below. If it's not there as soon as the video goes up, it will be there by the end of the day. So that's what I've done prep wise. So I would advise, so that's plain flour, 1 egg and panko. This is just for me and Steve. I got 2 small, and these are small, chicken breasts. Because I'm going to butterfly them anyway, I'm putting smoked paprika there and salt and pepper into the panko. Look how small it is. And I'm just going to cut it down the middle. So you open it out and it's twice the size anyway. And that was plenty big enough. And to make this a bit easier, I use microwave rice. I'm more than capable of making like a curried rice or basmati, but to make this easier, like I said, all I did was just a microwave rice. Steve had some spicy Mexican rice with his. Might sound a bit odd with a Japanese katsu curry, but he enjoyed it. He really enjoyed the katsu curry. Me, I thought it was a bit spicy, but I'm a wimp. So I double dip. So I go into the egg, into the panko. And that's supposed to be it, but I come back for another go. Just to give that extra coating, an extra crisp on the outside, because I think that extra coating keeps the chicken moist inside. And I cook these chicken breasts in the air fryer. I'm not going to tell you how long to cook your chicken breasts in the air fryer because it'll depend on the size of them. So I can't tell you how long to cook them. I cooked mine for 9 minutes each side. And one of them, I have to know that anything to do with chicken is fully cooked. It's another reason why I double coated them, to make sure they didn't dry out. As everyone knows, I'm not a massive fan of chicken breast anyway, but this was quite nice. I mainly did a curry for Steve. He loves stuff like that. So I'm going to go with the ginger. The chicken is already cooking. So we'll ignore the chicken. Then we put the grated carrot in. And the shallot. And that shallot. Sorry. And we cook this for a few minutes. The oil I've put in is some garlic oil. This pan's fantastic. Not a lot sticks to it. So I do like to use this pan. I do plan on getting another one of these flat ones, because I could have used another one so many times this week. So I'm planning on getting another one. Highly recommend these pans. So here is the curry powder. The curry powder strength you use depends on your own taste. Apparently this was mild. Hooey! Yeah. Hooey. It was a bit too hot for me. I ate my tea, but it was not an enjoyable eat for me because of the spice. So I'm going to cook out that spice, and I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of flour. Just cook out that flour a little bit. Looking back, I should have added a little bit more oil here, but whatever, I didn't, so not a lot I can do about that now. And that spoon I'm using, it's one of my new ones from Pro Cook. Ruined it. Absolutely ruined it. Never even crossed my mind. Curry. And what does curry do? It stains. Gutted I was. Gutted. Tried to scrub the life out of it. So imagine 300 ml here of hot water. If you were doing this for more than 2 people, if you were doing it for 4, then you would double that. So this is a meal for 2. I would say if you're doing it for 4, double it. If you're doing it for 6, again, add the initial amount for every 2 people you're serving. Anyway, I will put it down below, like I said. But just give me time to get it done today, guys, please. So, it's about 15 ml of soy sauce. It's not a lot. This was a thick curry, and that's mango chutney. A bit of that going in. You can see there's not a lot. Tablespoon. Tablespoon of mango chutney. I'm just going to cook that. I should have really put maybe a little bit more liquid in. I don't know. It was a thick curry anyway. Got to admit, curry's not something that I make a lot of because I don't eat it. Except the Mayflower. That one. Ooh. Then the mild version. Not the hot. I can't reiterate enough how much of a wimp I am. That's where I turned that spoon over, and that's where I just twigged that I'd stained my spoon. And never mind. I added a bit of salt in here, not a lot. That salt's not as strong because it's kosher salt. So it's done. All I'm going to do is put a lid on it. There, I'm feeling a bit sad about my spoon. I've turned the heat off, just left it. So all I've done is add a little bit of dressing onto this salad, and it's Ken's balsamic dressing. I got it from the American grocer, and that's what went on it. Use whatever dressing you like to make. Or buy. Whatever. So now I'm just going to plate up. I've done the microwave. I've done the rice in the microwave. That's hot. So that's one of them. How crispy does that look? I thought, should I go for a nice angled slice? And then I thought, no, that's not going to work. Just chop it. Just chop it, Ailey. Just chop it. Get it on the plate. And you can see how crispy that is. So that turned out great. Can't figure out where to put it, look. There. Put it there, look. Rice on the plate too. And there it is. I added a little bit of the curry. And then some black sesame seeds on top. And there you have it. And this is what the kids had for tea. They had a full dinner. Well, Amy had a full dinner at school. Caitlin had pack up. So they wanted some sausage. Oh, Amy's found a new obsession, which is these spring rolls, vegetable spring rolls. And these are carrot and potato mini waffles. So that's what they wanted. That's what they got. And some carrots. I find when I don't overload them with carrots, they eat them. And yes, they ask for ketchup with most things. Unless it's got gravy. So that was a kid's tea. And that's the day in the life for this week. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. If you want the katsu recipe, it will be there sometime today. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.